happy. Well, next to go, this is Nikki Hill. Nikki, who rode MGH Bingo Boy in the dressage, 35.2 in 28th place. And it was just 5 on the cross country yesterday. 40.2 she starts on in 17th place.
Pedaling like mad.
Frantically.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, the dog's really helpful as well.
I
Come
know
on,
the dogs yesterday on the cross country were absolutely brilliant, and they had such fun out there. Katie with Taz on the cross country, they thoroughly enjoyed it. I think Taz out
and
there
that's
again.
Taz, is it? Yeah. I think a great deal of encouragement from Taz is all important. A gate, God, that gate was quite big, I have to say.
So making their way.
Good turn.
Yeah, and again, they've got to do it, because these guys that haven't got the battery or the engine have got
Close one.
A little bit slow over the back rail of that Oxer there. The guys that haven't got the engines or the batteries, they've got to work a lot harder to get that time allowed of 90 seconds.
And they're pedaling so much more too.
Yes.
Okay, looking at the fence. Well done, looking at the fence. Oh, there's another Oxer. Come on, keep going.
I think that's Simba, actually. I think I got my dogs mixed up. Nikki's dog is called Simba.
Simba. Oh, good turn.
This is the final line. And on to that last, and she stops the clock, and it is just 2 time penalties for Nikki Hill. That takes on to 42.2 and into 3rd place. Well, we go from Great Britain. We stay in Great Britain because they're British-based, and it is for France. And this is now Arthur Chabert. Arthur with Goldsmith's Imber, 40.2 dressage in 41st place. He rose up to 16th place after a very good clear inside the time on the cross country yesterday. Uh-oh.
he actually made the bike take off there. Look, I mean, that's amazing. That's seriously good technique.
This is fast as well.
Let's see him over the Oxer in a minute.
And
this is great.
He's clearing them.
He is clearing them.
He's got no battery.
Oh, I tell you what, I'd buy this bike.
I would too.
This is impressive. This is scope, endless scope. And really good technique. Really,
I think this is the round of the day so far.
It is, and ridden really well too, I have to say.
Oh, and a little rear round the corner.
That was classic.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, no jumping, no time. He goes into the lead, Arthur Chabert, with Goldsmith's Imber, the horse he rode. 40.2 is now the score to beat. Well, we're into the top 15. And next to go for Ireland, we go back to Ireland, and it is the comedian that is Fred Scala. Fred, who had the Instagram takeover about a week ago. He rides ever on the Benzie, 34.9 dressage in 24th place. 5 jumping on the cross country yesterday. He starts in 15th on 39.9.
Quite deep going.
Just psyching himself up, giving him a talk around the course.
To fence 4. And again, I've got to make that pull up the hill, but hopefully my right-hand turn will be quite nippy and tight. Should get some good air over fence, whatever that is over there. Quite happy with that. And then this turn back to the double here, I don't know. She's not great off the right-hand side, so we'll have to see. Got a bit of a wonky back tire as well. We had an accident, as you can see. It's not great, but anyway, that last line down the hill, I think where we're gonna claw it back. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Thank you very much, NHS. I hope I don't add to your workload.
Well, great to have that little run around the course with Fred. He says he's got a wonky back wheel, not good off the right rein, Ginny. So this will be interesting, if nothing else.
It's very nice to hear the riders' insight to the rounds that they're about to do. I think that was interesting to listen to all that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice over the first, actually.
I'm worried that back wheel is not going to last the whole round.
Yeah, well, the cross country yesterday did it yet again take its toll.
Well, maybe, but we'll have to see. Nice tight turn from Fred.
Yeah, now Fred's definitely got a lot of uphill and downhill going on here, so it's going to make it more difficult. And the ground's deeper.
The ground is deeper. He cleared that Oxer superbly well, though.
Yeah, and we are leaving the grounds really quite well, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. So the double at 8A and 8B. In over the Oxer, out over the upright, left-hand turn now to the last two fences on this show jumping course. It's, of course, built by designed by Steve Williams.
I think his technique is brilliant.
That was superb. And the back wheel lasted. So that is no penalties and no time penalties for Fred Scala. And he goes into the lead. So Ireland lead once again. And his score of 39 points, tired 9.
Yeah, but well deserved, actually. Ding dong to that.
Yeah, 100%. Brilliant round from the Irishman. Well, great news that it is Ireland in the lead. But now we go to Georgie Spence. Georgie, who rode Halltown Harley in the dressage, 34.5, 23rd. Few penalties on the cross country. She starts in 14th place. We're now inside the top 14, Ginny.
Yes, and she set off well. Nice bike. I rather like the colour of the bike, actually. Good over the Oxes as well. She's set off with determination and pace, and quite like the rhythm. Bit wobbly around that corner, but hey, we're none of us perfect. Okay, she's doing a good job. She's not having so many chips as some of them we've seen.
No, absolutely, and it's nice to see. I think we've mentioned before, we've had manes and tails, and we've had horses' heads and numbness and saddle pads, and they've gone to so much effort turning these horsey bikes out really well. And it looks like even Georgie's gone to the extent and the effort, or maybe her grooms, of putting a bit of hoof oil on the tyres.
I wonder if she's got racing handles as well.
Well, that's it.
I don't know what handles you have for show jumping. It's probably not racing, though.
No, probably not. Well, a great round there for Georgie Spence. That means she just picks up the 2 penalties for having a motorized battery bike. So it goes on to 41.5 and into 5th place. And
a well-deserved pat for the bike.
Well-deserved pat. Well, from Great Britain, we stay in the United Kingdom. It is now UK-based Australian Sam Griffiths, former 5-star winner back in 2014 with Paul Brocker, who he rode in the dressage, 28.6 in 6th place after dressage, 10 jumping on the cross-country. He starts the cross-country or the show jumping phase on 38.6 in 13th place.
He didn't look great when he was walking into the arena there, I have to say, Spenny. He looks better now he's on the bike.
Yes. Most of these riders are better on horses and bikes than they are on feet.
That's for sure. Anyway, set off with some good pace, handling the ox as well. Same interesting technique out of the saddle there, which seems to work. Do you think they've been having chats about the technique? I'm sure they have been.
I don't know. It's unlike any final day at a 3-day, because usually you have the nerves that play part. You have the camaraderie. You watch a couple of rounds. It's the same course designed by Steve Williams, but it's all at their home bases. So it's a completely different thing, isn't it?
I wonder if there's much practice jumping.
Well, some of them you think no. Some of you think that they may have just left their best jump outside, as we've done so often, so many times before.
Absolutely, I second that. And I wonder how much instruction's going on from the team, the backup team.
Yeah.
About how much to cut the corners, what pace you've got to keep going at. I think there's a lot of chat going on.
It was interesting on the cross country as Sam Griffiths comes home, and it is clear, but it's one time penalty. But that does mean that Sam Griffiths and his ride Paul Brocker bike goes into the lead on 39.6. So the leaderboard changing all the time. And it is now Sam Griffiths for Australia out in front. Well, next it's on to Ginny Howe. Ginny, trendy Captain Clover, her ride for the dressage, 37.5 in 37th place. Clear jumping, clear time on the cross country yesterday. She rose from 37th into 12th, and that's where she starts on her two-phase score of 37.5.
I liked that moment in Holt to focus, remember the course. You could see she was really preparing herself for the round. And she set off. Okay, a little bit stuttery towards the fence. A little bit stuttery there, but then she gaining confidence, I think.
Yeah, getting the speed up, getting the revs up, getting the impulsion up.
Okay, that was... It's those pesky little oxes.
It is, isn't it?
Do you think that they have a psychological effect, Spenny?
I think they do, because I think if you have a problem at the first of those oxes, you're certainly going to be worrying about those that are coming up.
Oh, I think you're right.
She just seems to take the foot off the accelerator coming into those fences and loses a bit of impulsion, which makes the poles harder, I think.
You're right.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on, Ginny. Come on. Okay, we're getting going now. Come on.
I'm just trying to see what she sat on. Is she sat on a little saddle, or has she got lots of... foot down, lots of padding on?
I think she's probably got padding on. I think I'd be putting a whole saddle on the bicycle, actually.
Yes.
Or at least a sheepskin cover.
For definite. There's definitely something. Or is it just a very big saddle seat? No idea. But she's doing well. She's just carrying...
She's doing really well.
Those two at the moment. She's had a couple of...
Oh, that was a very tight turn. Nicely done. Come on now, Ginny. Pedal, pedal, pedal.
Oh, and a foot down again.
Yeah.
So it's a total exhausted Ginny. It's 4
and a body down now.
Yeah, body down. 4-time penalties, 8 to add as well with the feet going down. So that makes a total of 12. 49.5 for Ginny Howe, goes into 20th place. So she drops down a few places now. Well, it is next the turn of another UK-based Australian. It is Warren Lampards. Warren riding the very popular Sylvia in the dressage, 36.7 in 35th place. And it was clear jumping, clear time on the cross country yesterday. And they start in 11th on their dressage score, 36.7.
Oh, like the rain back.
Holt rain back, saluting you, the judge.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Getting the attention going. Okay. And the salute. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm going to get some pace up now.
The attention to detail in these rounds. They're not just going in and doing a bike round. They're coming in, they're reining back, they're saluting. It's brilliant.
It's marvellous, it really is. We're so honoured to watch them all.
Yeah,
privileged.
That is a very wide ox, so you could have bounced that, Jen.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. I think the course is having its moments of testing them, you know.
It is, for sure it is.
Anyway, as I said, we're very privileged to have all these amazing riders having a bit of fun.
Yes.
For a very good cause.
Yes, definitely.
In great spirit.
The related distance down there, just had to adjust the stride.
Oh, nice. I quite like this technique of the lift. It's a bit like lifting the horse off the front end.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's good. Another out of the saddle technique.
Getting up some good speed too. 90 seconds the time allowed. Today's sponsors, Voltaire Design, Huzo App, and Bloomfield's Horse Boxes.
Oh, dear me.
That's the double. Two fences left to go.
Close-up shot.
Bloody hard work.
Do you think...
Well, that was a great round. It was no jumping and no time penalties. That is our new leader. So let's catch up with Australians Warren Lampards.
How was that for you?
It's bloody brilliant. Should do it more often, I reckon.
Why's that? Look, hard work.
I can't think of a good reason. Clearly, turns a little bit soft, a bit wobbly, straight line okay. Horse was a bit nervous, had to show up the fence once or twice just to make sure it was on the job. Missed a few distances, that was a bit tricky. Couldn't get the wheel up in time, but did a bit of that sort of stuff. Good thing I had a helmet on. Yeah, no, good fun, good fun.
Hi everyone, good luck to all the riders on this virtual 5-star international competition. Please donate, it's for these great people that are in the front line in NHS, and I'll be supporting every one of you. Take care.
I wish good luck to all the riders competing in the first international virtual eventing 5-star competition in May. It is a brilliant concept and all in aid of our incredible NHS and medial charities around the world. So please get behind it and give generously. All you need to do is visit virtualeventing.com to donate. I will be watching it.
Well, great to hear from Warren Lampard. He is the new leader as we go now to Great Britain's Will Rawlin, VIP Vinny, 31.6 dressage in 16th place. And just 5 on the cross-country yesterday. He rose up into 10th place on 36.6. Great to hear from Warren, though, Ginny.
Yeah, I mean, what was so lovely is the attention to detail of his preparation for his round.
Yeah, and
great.
The distances and the turns and how his bike felt, and that he wanted to do it again. What is wrong with the Australian fool?
Absolutely classic.
Certainly made him puff a little bit round this course.
It would make us all puff.
Yeah, it would. Certainly would. Will going really well so far.
And Will has got the out of the saddle technique the whole way around, which is the first time we've seen this.
Well, remember, Warren Lampard leads on 36.7. Will goes out on 36.6. Only 0.1 between them. He needs to go clear and he needs to go inside the time. Has he done it?
All to play
Yes,
for.
he has. He's gone into the lead, just inside the time allowed of 90 seconds. So our new leader for Great Britain, Will Rawlin, with VIP Vinny bike. Well, next to go, and amazing facilities, Yasmin Ingham, Sandman 7, Peewit Studs, and this was a stunning test on day one. Overnight leaders on day one, 26.3 the dressage, dropped down into second though after day 2, and 10 jumping picked up on the cross country. She starts in 9th place on 36.3, only 0.3 ahead of Will Rawlin.
Love the red bike, matches the coat. How cool is that? Can't quite see what the writing is on the front. Can you spot that, Spencer?
No, I can't from here, I'm afraid. No, I can't. This is amazing facilities. Again, if you get chance, Jen, go back and watch the dressage because they are second to none. And Yaz's owners used to own Bolton Wanderers Football Club.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a very lucky young lady, but she's a hard worker, she's a good rider, and she's proving that in the show jumping here today.
She's got seriously good rhythm around this course. And
Electric
keeping
bike.
up the pace. Yeah, electric, but keeping up the pace. Very good over the oxes. No stuttering, no chipping. Kind of a bit of a wide turn there, but probably sensible. Keep the rhythm going.
Well, that was a great round, but the 2 penalties to add for the electric bike, Yas Ingham, takes her on to 38.3. That goes into 3rd place now. So it is Will Rawlin that leads the field so far on that score of 36.6. Next to go, that is one heck of a bike. That reminds me of a chopper that I used to have when I was a child. It's, Tom Carlile.
Only yesterday.
It was only yesterday. You're very sweet. Tom Carlile, Bermain. Well, a stunning mare, stunning test, 29.4. 8th place, 5 jumping on the cross country yesterday, 34.4. We're now in 8th. So 8th place, Tom Carlile on that score, 34.4.
And wide, big wheels.
Whoa!
You actually jumped the wall. That has to be extra points, I have to say. Look how wide the wheels are.
Well, how wide the wheels are, how high those handlebars are.
Now, do you think that a lot of technical consideration has gone into this bike? I think they've really gone into this in detail.
I really do. They've pulled out all the stops.
And we've got the out of the saddle technique going on, which seems to be working really well.
Double of waters. We had 2 water complexes on the cross country yesterday. 2 waters in the show jumping for Tom here today.
There's another jump coming up. I can't bear it.
Oh!
I don't know how he stayed on it. I don't know how he stayed on it.
Absolutely no idea. Wow. I hope we get some slow modes of this round because he has stickability like Andrew Nicholson.
And aggressive riding.
Yeah.
There's no pulling back from these fences.
Yeah, but you know the French, they're getting notorious of riding this way across country, and it's paying off.
And they're so not competitive. Ha ha.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Greg, no time, no penalties. He is the new leader. Tom Carlile, the new leaders for France on 34.4.
Well deserved.
Right into the crux of this amazing competition. There are just 7 left to go, and it's going to be one of the most. I mean, there's literally 3.8 marks separating the top 7. It's New Zealander Joe Mayer with Klipkop, 34, the dress in that first phase. But there goes a foot down. He was clear inside the time on the cross country yesterday. He comes forward in 7th place on 34.0.
That was a very dodgy moment there. Very dodgy. We've got ourselves back into the groove, putting it behind him, psychologically not disturbed by it.
I'm nervous about the ramp after that mistake he had at the first.
That's not all we're nervous about. Come on now. You can do this. I think I can feel confidence gaining though.
Can you, Jim?
I can.
Okay.
I can.
I'm nervous.
Oh! Oh, that's great. Oh, sorry, it's so not great.
No, it's so not great. No, it's so not great.
Okay.
Okay, we love the pick and lift over technique.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes. Okay.
Pesky fences, yeah.
Put that behind him.
I think